Whoa.
Hello.
Hi. We're back doing things again. I don't know how chaotic this episode's going to be. I feel like it's going to be hard to match the chaos of last episode, but then again, I think every time I say that, it gets one-upped. So we'll see.
Honestly, at this point, it's like you're issuing a challenge.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we must accept.
Tragically, we are missing one engine of chaos. Liv is not here with us today.
Correct, yes. Liv is not here today. Liv has some IRL stuff. I mean, life comes up. Life is important. You deal with it
Yes.
at some point, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to just like shut myself in a hole and do nothing but stuff like this, I cannot, because the stupid human body needs like sustenance and things, and it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Fuck
Nonetheless,
sustenance. All my homies hate sustenance.
Alrighty. Announcements. Well, first of all, obviously, if you've been watching Rule Wars content, we are doing a charity drive for Asian Americans Advancing Justice. It's ending this Friday. But first, before I go any more in depth, a short video to get you an idea of what the cause we're raising money for is about.
Hey everyone! The last half of April, Rule of Law is raising funds for Asian Americans Advancing Justice, a national organization devoted to Asian American and Pacific Islander advocacy. We chose this campaign based on their long-standing efforts to achieve equitable civil rights for Asian Americans, and their recent efforts to aid families affected by the violence in Atlanta. Since 1991, AAJC has worked tirelessly to advance civil and human rights for Asian American peoples. In addition to creating spaces for Asian Americans to document and report harassment and cultivating community resources, the charity also hosts bystander intervention, conflict de-escalation, and harassment response trainings. These trainings are hosted online weekly and are open to everyone in order to foster a grassroots movement against the recent spike in anti-Asian hostility. To learn more about Asian Americans Advancing Justice, you can type !charity in the chat. If you'd like to donate, just type !donate to receive the link to our Tiltify campaign. Thanks for your support.
Back. Hello.
Howdy.
Well, as that video just informed, God, I just completely blanked. Like I was about to say a word and then it just died. I'm so great at doing charity things. I'm so good at it. I'm great, fantastic. Just give me a moment. But yeah, so for the last half of April, we're obviously raising funds for Asian Americans Advancing Justice, which is a national association devoted to Asian American and Pacific Islander advocacy. We chose this campaign thanks to their long-standing efforts to achieve equitable civil rights for Asian Americans, as well as the recent efforts to aid families affected by the violence that happened in Atlanta. Since 1991, they've worked tirelessly to advance human and civil rights for Asian American peoples. They've got a legal advocacy program in which they pursue cases in federal courts, as well as providing technical assistance to any community partners pursuing local lawsuits. They also address key civil rights issues for Asian Americans and immigrants, including racism and voting, citizenship documentation, and immigration policy. If you want to learn more about them, !charity in the chat. That'll get you more information about their cause and what they're about. And if you want to donate, just !donate in the chat, and you can donate to the campaign. That being said, a lot of donating, we have some thresholds. The biggest one is that when you hit 3,000, Lucas is going to be playing through the entirety of the Mass Effect remastered trilogy on stream.
Hell yeah.
That is very much one hell of an undertaking, because that's a lot of game.
It's a lot of game.
It's a lot of game. But yeah, so that's happening at 3,000, and time to quickly make up some goals on the spot because I'm great at this. Let's say if we get to 2,500, do I dare? I'm looking at it right now. Do I dare?
Yes.
Yes, and keep it feral, Colin.
Yeah. So at 20, if we hit 2,500, then the someone from the party will draw again from, well, if my camera will allow a deck of many things. That's what it is. It just doesn't allow their, yep.
It's got to be Shahar. She's the only one in the poll who didn't draw last time.
That's true.
Doesn't have to be Shahar.
2,500. We will do that.
Colin, sorry, just real quick. I'm jumping in real fast. Hello, everybody. I'm not technically here. I'm also going to say, because I forgot to tell you this before we went live, but it's also very important information, is that Rule of Lore will be matching $400 of the donations that have been made so far. So already, technically, we're at 2,400. So we're not counting that towards thresholds and goals, but unless it's like at the end, it'll be counted towards it. Once we do it, it'll be counted. But yeah.
Gotcha.
So anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there. Anyway, okay, I'm no longer here.
It was Liff.
It
was the ghost bartender.
Liff, the disembodied voice from beyond has spoken. But we're matching $400. That is a thing to note.
Hell yeah!
Alrighty, moving on some more announcements. Obviously, so in relation with this current charity drive, we have a couple additional programmings this week. Say a couple. We have two. That is a couple. Two is a couple.
Yeah.
So obviously today, Tuesday, Into Deep, we're here. Hello. Tomorrow, Wednesday, instead of Infinite Horizon, we will be having a one-shot of Mall Kids set in the Infinite Horizon universe at 6 p.m. PDT.
So
I think we've gone into calling it Space Kids and Space Malls.
Yes.
But yeah, we have an amazing cast. Check our Twitter to check out and our Discord to check out, which is !Discord, or if you want to check our Twitter at Rule of Lore, you can see who the cast is going to be. But yeah, Space Kids and Space Malls is going to be really fun. Also, Charity Drive's going to be going then. Big push there. On Thursday, extra special bonus game stream. Just reading our announcements. At 12 p.m. PDT. So they're going to be playing some Generation Zero with Scriv the Bard. Scriv's fantastic. She was on a previous episode of Ramblemancy. But yeah, swing by for a couple hours of Swedish post-apocalyptic kids on bikes action. Alrighty. And then, of course, Friday is Ramblemancy. So we've had a bad pitch Ramblemancy. Now we're going to have a good pitch Ramblemancy, which is so last time it was pitches like bad movie ideas and bad ideas and film and TV pitches. This time it's good ones, pitches good ones. But yeah, and of course you can donate we'll still have the charity drive going. You can donate to the charity during that to pitch the ideas. Special guest is going to be Rachel Ray from Resonim. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
That's so exciting. Oh, I love her. She's great.
Alrighty. I think that's everything. So we will see you right back. Yes, my words don't work today.
You're so valid.
We'll see you after the intro. There's a little intro cinematic, which is fantastic. Back. Hello. But yeah, I'm back. So to recap last session, the party returned back from their meeting with the Xanathar, the one and only Xanathar, and his pet fish Silgar, who they so lovingly revived. And several members discovered in the tavern that there is just a deck of cards. So they decided to play a game with the deck of cards, and upon drawing from the deck, Toku lost all of her armor. Kula gained ownership of a keep, and as well as proficiency and expertise in persuasion. Anara gained a question which will be answered truthfully with knowledge of how to apply it, so long as she redeems it within 1 year of drawing said card. And then Kula drew again and got a large iron barrel, which after investigation the party discovered to be an apparatus of Koalish, which is a large crab mech.
Crab, Mac.
But after those, the first half of the show was that just kind of shenanigans, deck of many things. They moved onward to investigating. So Shahara and Dejana heading over to Jarlaxle to speak with dead casted on Gnarl's body, upon which it was revealed that these assassins were working with some sort of wizard. The description they did not get, just the wizard. That's how he was described. And as well as that, there was going to be their next target was Mert, Shahara's Harper contact. So Shahara quickly moved to Mert, and upon informing him that he was being watched and was in danger, Mert spotted literally barely. I rolled exactly what he needed to succeed on the perception check. Spotted the assassin cloaked in the shadows, upon which a fight ensued with a drow woman who had some sort of shadow abilities that she could harness into her blade. But upon being severely injured, Mert also being severely injured, she retreated and got away. The party returned, escorted Mert to the Palace of Waterdeep, who he had said Ladle Silverhand, the Open Lord of Waterdeep, was a friend of his and could help him. And then the party returned back to the inn, Dejana and Shahara a bit restless as they bedded down for the night.
Yeah.
But as your watches go by, nothing seems to happen in the night. You all wake up the next morning.
Wonderful.
Some probably having slept better than others.
Yeah. And then, yep. So, good morning, everyone. Shahar and I had an interesting night last night, as we're sort of, I guess, gathered around the breakfast table.
Word for it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Do you want to tell a story or should I?
You can tell it.
Okay. So, we talked to my boss. I'll explain a little bit of that's a good point from Kula. So I'll explain a little bit about that in a second, but we talked to my boss. We got some questions answered by the individual we just sort of had that whole thing dealing with, Gnarl. And then so after that, we found out that there was a hit out on this dude named Mert. So we
Happens to be my contact for things.
So Shahar stops by, decides to give him a warning. Unbeknownst to either of us, the assassin was already there, and so we met her, and not on too pleasant terms. Mert survived. She also, unfortunately, the assassin did survive. Is working with the organization that Shahar formerly used to work with. And bamfed out of there and ended up getting away. I think we've made an enemy, but I think we've already had this enemy made. We've just made the same enemy again. But now Mert is alive and he's hanging out with Ladle Silverhand up in the Palace of Waterdeep because apparently he's that important. So yeah, we saved the man's life.
You went on quite the adventure yesterday.
We did not expect to.
It was not supposed to be an adventure. It was supposed to be get information, and we certainly got information, I guess.
In one way or another, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this Mert you talked about, he is up at the castle now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where he should be safe. I said that I would check in on him. But yes, we did manage to talk to Gnarl. Apparently, the mistress is working with the wizard. I'm not sure who the mistress is. The wizard has plans and needs people killed. Gnarl was assigned to watch Xanathar and see what they were up to. The mistress's name is Emmeline, and Mert was the next one who was supposed to be killed. So I'm sure that they will be back, and they're not happy that their plans were thwarted. And I don't know.
God.
Wizard is vague.
Yeah.
To interrupt real quick, Age of Fit just donated $315.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Does that put you at your?
Yeah, it puts us
Yeah.
at exactly
Yeah.
that amount, actually. Wow.
I'm scared.
It came
Check
out
this
of
out.
nowhere.
Guess I'll get this out.
I think it would be funny if I don't mind if Shahara draws, but I think it should happen by accident.
Oh, absolutely. Like you try to
Oh,
take
did
it
you
from
drop
Kula, but you
something?
trip.
You're like
Yeah.
fiddling with something, and you just kind of like draw the cards.
I was
Yeah, like
gonna
I
say,
knock over the card falls out. Fuck!
Let me shuffle this.
there's a card left
See how
over from
everything else
last
went,
night. And
you're
you go,
probably gonna
wait, what
get-
is this?
Yes.
The fucking castle. Or the wish.
Shahar just gets
God.
exploded.
Oh, by the way,
So, yeah.
Choco is wearing chainmail inexplicably this morning too.
Cool. Wild. I think there's there's about to be another big change, but I think
That there is.
With my luck, I'm gonna get like bamfed out or something. I'm gonna get the void
That's
card because that's how my life
It's a
works.
possibility.
Fear.
So you just got rid of all of your money to give you that motivation.
wild.
Wow, that's
It's a way to do it.
fantastic.
I mean,
Man, Lucas, it's looking more and more precarious for you about playing Mass Effect, huh?
Mass Effect. Mass
Mass
Effect.
Effect. Mass
Mass Effect.
Who are you gonna romance though?
That's the important
Exactly.
Part. That's the important.
The big
thing.
That
questions.
is the important part.
Will that be left up to the stream to decide?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Dun dun dun
yes.
dun.
Poll.
Jack, obviously. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
All right. this should be
Valid.
good.
I'm so nervous for Shahar.
So am I.
They're just gonna be like,
Hello,
you know, I
darkness,
think it's
my old
a little too
friend."
dangerous to have
Yeah.
these out here. I'm just gonna move them. Whoops.
Yep.
Falls over.
No,
But yeah,
It's like
actually,
we'll
you're
say
a
after
dancer.
Kula pulled
When
a
I-
card, he just kind of like left the flap on the top open. And so like when you go to grab it, you accidentally grab a card instead.
well, I was gonna say like I talk with my hands in person, so maybe like while I'm talking,
Perfect.
and
You're
then
not
just
gonna-
ha!
Alrighty, what's it gonna be?
Why do we still have that fucking thing?
Shoot.
Okay.
No.
This is
Oh
fine.
no. Oh no. Oh no.
Let me
Colin,
pull
be
the
nice
little
to
cheat
me.
sheet.
What you?
Oh no.
Pull out a
What'd you
little
do?
cheat
What'd you do?
sheet,
What'd you do?
shall we? Interesting.
I don't like the sentence cheat sheet.
I'm more
Oh.
concerned about
I like
the word
the next
interesting.
card, and that would have been way worse. But
Interesting's a word to use.
Yeah. You're gonna get attacked, but you're gonna walk in the valley.
while you all pull, while it's happening, go continue to roleplay amongst yourselves while I make some decisions.
I don't like that sentence.
Okay.
Oh no, Chappie's here now.
Okay.
Um,
I'm calm, cool, and collected. It's
why do we
fine.
still have that fucking thing? What?
I don't know. I don't know. I knocked it over.
Okay.
I mean, I got
That's
this
the-
is
still have it.
I don't
Nothing's
know.
going,
I
nothing's
would
going to
keep this
happen,
thing.
right? I have to like
No.
visit. I have to choose to draw the card.
I don't
right?
know. I don't know. I'm
Well,
taking
I
the
don't
deck.
know if
I'm,
that is how it works.
I'm buckling the deck,
Touch it. Just don't.
and we're just gonna.
Wait. No, we should have ghosty friend move it.
Ah, yes,
Or
good
maybe
idea.
just close the flap on top, perhaps.
I'm so nervous.
I don't know. We need to.
This could
Is
be
one of the
really funny
cards-
for you?
Is one of the cards that doesn't count, right? If it falls face up,
Um,
right? That doesn't. I
'cause
didn't do
It's
that.
it
Castle.
seems to. It,
I don't. That shouldn't count. I didn't make the choice. I'm
I
very
don't
expressive.
think it matters.
For sure.
Uh.
Good. So as you pull this card,
What
you
card?
see, like, as you all accidentally pull this card, you can see what looks like the visage of a key on the outside. It's like a key with almost kind of like sparks of electricity coming off of it, and you see the card kind of glow and then almost form into what looks like a very, very fancy rapier in your hand.
Are you kidding me?
You got the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts.
The next one, had you drawn the card under it, would have been Dungeon, and that would have been bad. Well, Mal, the card after that was the Void too.
Oh God.
was so
the two, like right below this card. Here's Key for anyone wondering what it looks like.
I
Please.
can't
Yeah.
see.
Oh,
Camera-
well, we
camera,
can't see it,
please.
so.
Camera,
Oh,
please.
that's cool.
Is that
Okay,
a sword that
okay.
I have now?
Yes, it is a rapier.
Ooh.
I checked, and you're proficient in rapiers, specifically
Yes.
a weapon that you're proficient in appears. The two worst cards in the deck were underneath this one card. That's funny.
Listen, after the weekend I've had, that's the last thing I needed. Thank you for giving me a sword instead.
Yes.
I didn't control it. The deck chose.
Do not control the rate at which swords appear.
Yeah.
Drake Josh meme.
Alrighty. But yeah, it's
Looking down at the cards, looking up at the sword, and down at the cards, and back at the sword.
We're not messing with this deck anymore.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
before
I
it-
drew the second time and I got a crab barrel.
I'm taking this,
This was a
I'm
nice sword.
sealing it, and we're not touching this thing anymore.
That's a good call.
Yes. Okay.
I agree.
but yeah, this
I'm
very
so sorry, Toku.
very this very nice rapier is like it seems to be made of almost steel and silver. It's just very nice, and the pommel itself is almost kind of two wings with some intricate designs in there. The center of the cross guard is a very, very nice sapphire. And we'll actually post a nice little image of it in 2D chat in the Discord, !Discord, if you want to see it.
Damn.
Does it have stats?
It does have stats, actually. Though it does require attunement, so you're not currently sure what it does.
Okay.
Okay. So the deck, we're just okay. Not touching it anymore, right?
I should say not, yes.
Okay. I'm keeping it on me. And Kula, if you put a hand anywhere near my waist, I will fucking stab you in the eyes.
Well, that seems a little harsh, but okay, that's fine.
Did I miss something?
Actually,
I have my cards like I have the cards like in my pouch, and I'm like, if Kula, if you go anywhere near them, I will stab you.
Hey, real quick, Kula.
Uh-huh.
Would you say that it was adamantine chainmail or mithril chainmail?
It was just plain chainmail.
You said it was plus
But
one.
Yes, because I'm an
It doesn't
artificer.
have just a normal plus one for some
Oh, okay.
reason.
I think you can
Weird.
this is
mess with it.
this is
can't
plus
you?
1 through the Artificer's infusion ability.
Gotcha. How do I make that? I'll figure it out.
It's just so Chainmail normally has an AC of 16. It's
Yeah.
basically an AC of 17 now, and then Shield, of course.
Sorry, just needed to clarify.
But yeah, Shahar now has this incredibly fancy rapier in hand.
Okay. Are we sure that thing's not like deeply cursed?
I don't know. we'll figure this out later. I think we have other things to figure out for the moment. I will sit with this and figure out what it does. I just sheath
Okay.
it.
Okay. So I
It
also
didn't explode. That's the least I could ask for.
yes.
I can
I
make
also-
it explode.
Why? Why would you want to make it explode?
He just kind of shrugs and sips some more coffee. Just
Okay. I have another announcement to make. This may come as a surprise to you. Sorry, this is dramatic irony. But I do not just work as a bouncer for the circus.
I didn't know that you worked for a circus.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not fucking paying any attention?
No.
Literally the guy who runs the circus showed up here like fucking 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that was him.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I love it.
I just thought they all dressed very fancily.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was the style.
Okay. Well, on top of the circus, on top of the circus, there is also an organization that deals in information and mercenary work of a certain kind that works out of the circus, and I am part of that organization as well. And now you as my associates are sort of contacts for that organization. You're not members, although looks at Shahar.
They're gonna keep you waiting.
You're not members, but you are somewhat in the things. And so next time Shahar and I may have to slink off and see my boss, you would be able to join us. So we're not, the next time we deal with a surprise. You're raising your hand.
Yes. Do we need a circus act now if we are part of the circus?
You're not part of the circus.
Oh, I think we could be really good at like acrobats, but like on the ground. I could like throw you in the air.
No throwing me, but you could pick up big, strong, heavy weight and be very impressive.
Well, yes, of course I can do that. Oh, Shahar, I could like hold you up like on a hand and you could dance. I thought that is something.
Perfect.
Okay.
Our cover is perfect. They will never suspect. We are
Our cover is that we own the fucking bar that the circus is sponsoring, right? We don't need to be circus
We're
performers.
sponsored by a circus?
Oh my everything. Okay.
Can we get free performances?
No, I think the sponsorship came in fronting some of the money that we needed to afford to upkeep this place.
Discounted
And the first
if
few months of
performances.
payment.
We'll discuss it later. What you were saying.
So next time, when we see my boss and the surprise assassination errand we have to run comes up, it'll be a group adventure, not just me and Shahar, hoping against hope that the fucking bitch doesn't stab us.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you two did a very good job.
Yeah. We scared her off. We saved his life. We did not defeat her. She would have soundly kicked our asses, probably.
Yeah, she got away.
Did you get any reward money from this man for saving his life? That sounds
No.
like something that we should have done. That is a service that we could provide and pay for this inn that is
Oh, so now
hosted
we
by
are
circus.
bodyguards.
No, we're not.
He's a
Officially.
friend of mine. I didn't ask for anything in return.
And that is totally fine. Kula is being a little stingy.
We must make money. We have to pay back the circus.
I don't think that is how the sponsorships work.
Yeah, no, that's what
don't-
you're referring to.
That sounds
what you're-
like a loan,
Yes, this is not a loan. This is,
more of a grant.
yeah, the grant we're gonna hopefully pay off. We will. We already have. Yeah. We already have in certain ways as a group. So yeah, now you are in on the fold. You're not part of the organization, but you are, informants. Okay. And once again, you're not part of the circus.
Well, why not?
I am once again reminding you.
Yes. You know what?
we not
Next time
allowed?
we see my boss, you can ask if you can join the circus.
I will work on my act.
I can
look forward
practice
to this.
throwing you. That will be fun.
No throwing.
I should not have led with the circus thing. I thought I kind of just assumed you all knew,
I knew.
Thank you.
To be honest, I thought it might
You're
have been a
welcome.
little bit of a brothel. A very an interesting. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a circus.
Shara has a hand over her mouth and is trying to not giggle.
See, this is why I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Wise decision.
Anyway, I'm just gonna redirect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Perhaps finding out who this wizard is.
We had the theory that it's a metal face.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, isn't that the bad guy from Xenoblade?
Colin's face.
Sorry, I did not make that joke on purpose. I then realized once I said it out loud and then completely got distracted from my own train of thought. Dude in the metal mask who I saw talking to Cyril, yeah.
It couldn't be our neighbor, the wizard, right?
I do not think it would be our neighbor the wizard, but it could be.
Perhaps we should keep an eye on them.
Okay.
But not by going into the store then that says we are going to, buy something and we do not have any money.
It's too
Right,
bad
yeah.
we couldn't get more names of who's supposed to die.
Yeah, we only got the next target. Well, I'm willing to place money on the fact that we're on that short list somewhere.
Well, more than likely. We have now
Yeah.
foiled their plans twice.
Yeah.
3 times.
3?
Oh yeah, that dude was a double agent. We didn't just make that shit up.
Ah.
Yeah, no, that was fully true.
I thought it was a
Oh,
clever
okay.
ruse.
Yes.
Why
No.
why would he have explosives
I don't
I
know what he
thought
does
that-
in his free
if
time.
it was something that we made up?
Circus
And then
act. Well,
we
let's explore,
also-
man.
Didn't work for the circus. This week, my accent has gone in a little bit into Cowardly Lion from Wizard of Oz.
The Soikist.
Yeah, and I'm trying to lean back away from that.
Oh god,
The fucking circus.
my accent's gone soft.
we
Just talk
also
like cooler.
Yeah.
You can't really mess that one up.
how much longer do we have until the stone is moved? We have a couple weeks, right?
I think we have it's a little bit after our man, I wish our calendar was here.
Oh god.
Wait, did it hang up though?
I think it fell off in scuffle with the crab robot.
Oh,
Um,
okay, well, we'll have
I
to
think-
find. We
I
have
think
the
it's
stone
happening-
moving. We have to figure out who this wizard is. We don't know who Emmeline is. There's
Need
a
the-
lot.
We need to pay the guy who's investigating. That's the movement of the stone is after opening night. I say I go and put our calendar back up and ask Colin.
That-
Oh, there it is.
I go and pick it up and put it back on the wall. When the
Definitely, we
stone
wrote
being
down on
moved.
the calendar when the stones being moved,
it-
right?
It just says parade because that's what I keep
God.
calling it.
I want to say it was like half a week after your opening, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a little bit after we open.
When do we open?
Like
Like a few
next
days, I
weekend.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this weekend. Look,
All right,
on the
are we
calendar
ready?
it says opening, and then a few days later it says parade.
Speaking of opening, what are our signature drinks?
Leave the drink menu to me.
No.
Oh,
I
no.
I'm an artificer of
Yes, and
Toast.
you've made fire. That's
now.
it.
Yes.
The drinks will be fire. It will be great.
No, we do not want people drinking fire.
Please no.
Hashtag get lit, fam.
Not everyone is resistant to fire.
Okay, but with the high alcohol content, you can set it on fire and it will be really pretty, and then they can blow it out and then they drink it and then they will pay us money.
Oh, but that can't be all of our drinks.
That can be our signature. Everything is
What
on
does that
fire.
have to
But-
do with ghosts?
I was just about to. Thank
Oh.
you, Coco. Someone's speaking sense.
But then Leaf can set things on fire. I'm sure Leaf would like that. Leaf,
Leaf may get fire happy. I don't like the idea of allowing a leaf to set anything on fire.
But you know, in Leaf's defense, we do have Shahar's good friend working with him. What's their name?
Rala.
What is it?
Raula?
R-A-L-A.
Okay. I do not.
Raula is allowed to set things on fire, not Leaf.
okay, then you agree that a fire theme
We can have
would
one
be
fire drink.
amazing. Okay.
But what does it have to do with ghosts? What are you naming it?
The fiery spirits.
That's actually kind of clever.
I have a high intelligence, y'all.
Yeah.
How about emblazoned spirits?
Oh. See, now you are thinking the right
You've
way
got to
to
have
make
more
money.
panache.
Burning Man.
You know, calendar, that seems a little harsh. It's like, oh, look down here. There's Burning Man at the end of the month.
Yeah. Are we all attending Burning Man? Is that canon now? No.
God.
Oh no, Egyptian, no.
Egypt, yes.
The crab mech does have a name. It is Barrel, the crab barrel.
Right, as it was.
Is Barry Crabmack, the fastest crab mech alive.
God.
I was hoping for a good name, just a solid as an island away from the chaos. But if we're naming it Crab Barrel, Crabmeister, the Barrel o' Crab, Crabbington.
Barrel, like the stone after Anar's grandmother.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I wanted to say Liv, but I do not think Liv was talking about her own grandmother. Could have been. But
You never know.
So, what are you all up to now?
I don't know.
Oh,
Planning
God.
drinks?
No.
Planning drinks. Yeah. Oh, we need the Kula Kalua.
I almost, for some reason, my brain went to like Blades in the Dark. I'm like, can I set a clock for like looking into who Emmeline is? But
Ah.
not how the game works.
Yes. Okay, so Emmeline? Is it Amelin or Emmeline?
Amelin, Amalin.
Okay. I knew someone in high school.
Good. Lucas, I like that you put yourself in pun jail.
Yes, legend shit. I have a note on my phone. I'm like looking back to see what the next thing we have to do is. 3 people have drawn, and I had no idea what that meant. And I figured it out.
We've been doing a fan art contest.
In universe. Right. So I think we should be figuring out who this sort of metal masked wizard is. See if people have heard of one living in the city.
Where do we even start?
Since I don't fucking know.
Is that something Xanathar would know?
I don't probably, but I'm not sure. If we ask something to Xanathar, that's our favor.
Yeah.
The first
Yes.
the first question we run into probably shouldn't be our favor from whatever that fucking weird mass of eyes was.
Yes, true. I also
Yeah.
do not want to go see if the goldfish is dead yet again.
That killed a man with a laser coming from its eyes. We didn't talk about that. What the fuck?
I think we were all trying to block it out.
Okay,
um,
okay.
And I was
okay.
busy strangling Kula for
Strangling is a
shooting
harsh
the
word.
fucking goldfish.
I did not shoot it.
Oh, is that
That
what
was-
happened to the fucking goldfish?
That was Gnarl.
Yeah.
That was totally Gnarl.
Right, because Nar was already running away.
Well, yeah.
Right, okay. I don't know what happened with the fucking goldfish. I almost fucking died. That was kind of sick.
No, not good. Not good.
That I survived. That I survived.
Yes, we probably shouldn't
Thank you for that.
bother Zenith. You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we probably shouldn't bother Xanathar anytime soon again, because immediate death.
That was
Do
insane.
you think?
What he did.
Do you think I could play dumb and just ask my bosses, the Belanges?
I think that's a bold choice.
And I don't think they would assume you're dumb.
Yeah. I do not think maybe you
They
could
don't know me very well, honestly.
maybe you could pull it off with something a little less conspicuous as, oh yeah, the dude who teleported into his shed in a fucking iron mask.
No, I would say something like, "Oh, I was coming back home and I saw this strange metal masked figure. Do we know him? Is he supposed to be on the premises? Shouldn't we contact? Why weren't the guards notified? Something like that."
But I have a feeling based on I think it's a viable idea. I'm just bringing up options here. I think there's a case to be made that probably doesn't come around often enough, and when he does, it's in secret in the middle of a party in his shed where he can teleport away. I don't think he tends to walk up to the building.
I mean, if it was at night and he was like snooping or something, but yeah, no, that's a good point.
So we should throw another party.
Aren't they throwing another one?
Yeah, that's in like 2.5 weeks. That's after the Stone Parade, after the opening night.
Yeah, it's
Right,
too
when
little,
we're
too
going to
late.
heist.
Yes.
So,
We can. I don't know if that shed is a fucking hotbed of teleportation. Apparently, do I know that the? Did you tell us that the other group was in the shed and then wasn't in the shed anymore? Because I know I witnessed the guy teleport out of the shed, and I think you did too, but I don't know if you told us about that.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay, then my statement stands.
Any information I get, I try to relay that as soon as possible.
Yeah.
If we get
I-
the teleportation shed, is that something you can get?
I'm not sure.
No,
Then
I
you
don't.
casually
It's
get.
really honestly, it's just a stable. It's just that they put teleportation circles in it, but they disappear.
So
Mm.
is it something that's set up as part of the shed, or have you been in that stable a couple times and not noticed anything weird?
I've been in the stable a couple times and didn't notice anything. The
Okay.
time that I witnessed them disappear, I went to go look at the circle. But it was already, I didn't get to copy most of it because
Okay.
I gave it to, didn't I give it to you, Kula?
Think so.
To look at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's not like a permanent fixture there. It's just
no,
easy
They-
and concealed.
right. So,
So wizard
Hmm.
mask. Is there
Urstel was is who Cyril is working with. Gracious DM, is Urstel what faction is that one
Urstel-
in?
Urstel is the one we met in session 0
With the Zendrin.
With the Zentarim. Okay.
with the splinter cell Zentarim. Or wait, is
Yes.
most of the Zentarim with the guy that Leah talks to, or is most of them with
It is unclear.
Urstel? Okay. So I'm gonna refer to them as the splinters because
Is there a way to find out where they're based out of? I could turn into the person that I turned into last time, you know, and be like, hey, helped you with the leathers. Maybe talk to Herschel that way. Or find someone that I can pretend to be.
maybe that could be an idea. Definitely, that sounds like a solid idea. Remember the I'm not. So the letters operation was destroyed by the guy who shot you.
Yep.
So I'm not sure if they're gonna be making their base in a place that's easy to locate. And probably that same disguise is not gonna fly because the new guy comes in and then later that day, everyone dies. Even if it's not the new guy's fault, which it was, they're gonna blame the new guy.
Hmm. Tricky.
But I think there is some merit to talking to Crystal. I'm just laying out all the options.
I'm trying to figure out like why would we be talking to him?
Hmm.
Well, I mean,
Boulder move is disguise myself as Metal Mask Man.
that's a very bold move. I'm not sure that helps you ascertain your
Perhaps.
own identity.
Too bold of a move.
Yeah.
Shahar's all about go big, go home.
I like it. I like where
enjoy
your
the
head's at, kid.
I like Cole themselves is a blunt force weapon. Like, how do I get the answer? Pa!
Yeah. I feel
I
that.
don't know how to be sneaky. This is why I don't play rogues. This is why I'm a bard.
The reason I do play rogues is because I'm paranoid. I think of every possible way something could go wrong.
Consequences? I don't know her.
Yeah.
Try again later.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I think try and figure out who this metal guy is. I have a pitch.
I am all ears.
There is another masked person we know of that we met and delivered stuff to. I don't know. Do masked communities kind of is like a
Oh, you mean the potion delivery?
yeah? Is there like a secret society of idiots who wear masks?
I do not think so, as that was as well.
I don't think they're connected. I think.
Oh, okay. Right. Oh,
Yes.
shit. I think I knew that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I knew that.
Too late.
too
Yeah.
late.
No, this
No,
is Johanna saying that.
Oh.
Okay.
I was
Great.
wondering if Esvel would know, but I forgot if I was supposed to know if that Esvel was the masked person and they were the same.
Yeah.
So I was just
Like, I mean, I guess we could ask her.
yeah. Doesn't hurt to ask, especially if Esvel hangs out with your boy what's his name?
Davil?
Yeah. And Davil knows and doesn't get along with, but definitely knows Urstel, and Urstel works with Man in the Metal Mask. So that's a couple degrees of separation, but
Yes. But it is a place to start.
and while we do that, but if Shahar, if you can figure out a way to bring it up to your bosses without being like, hey, I saw this guy in a metal mask. Maybe go through one of the kids.
Yes, the daughter seems pretty nice.
Yes.
Just chill.
Yeah, I could try. Okay.
And perhaps a little rebellious.
Yes, she is. That is a good idea. Okay, I can go do that. And
Yeah.
then, so okay, so you're going to go talk to Toku's friend's friend?
Wait, are we talking to Davil or to Esvel?
That one, Esvel.
Esvel?
Right? Right?
Yeah,
Is that-
yep, yep.
Okay. I can catch up with you guys.
Okay, if you want to I was gonna ask if you wanted to go alone, because I was gonna ask if you were comfortable going anywhere alone recently.
I don't mind company.
Okay, yeah. I got along pretty well with Maud. I think that's her name.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes,
Wait,
okay.
does this mean I'm stuck with Kula again?
You say stuck
Oh,
with
no.
as if I am not the perfect person to escort you to see the
I literally
The
sent you
mask
away
lady.
while Esvel and I
Maybe
talked
Kula
last
could come
time.
with me,
Exactly.
but I think that the Belanges are still keeping their eyes out for a red kobold.
That would make sense, yes.
And I mean, you and Shahar could go together, and then we could try and talk to Esvel without.
No, it's the
Yeah.
most practical of plans.
Toko definitely wants to talk to us well.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Well,
that.
yes, we need to talk to Esvel to find out about the masked man.
Yes.
And Urstel.
That's
I
the
I
only
kept
reason.
Kula's tail.
If his yes, of course, the only
The only reason we want to talk to Esvel.
yes.
Yes.
Only reason.
I
Alone.
don't like what you all are insinuating.
Yes, you do.
Hey,
It makes me so happy.
how much should I tell Esvel? Because so far I don't think she knows the complete story about like the stone and the separating Xantharims and us trying to find the masked man because of the Xantharims.
I definitely don't think I would clue her into the stone and the metal mask figure.
But we're
I would-
asking her about the metal mask figure.
Well, Johanna, you said that she knows Urstel?
Yes, she's
Or to see, yeah.
with Deville, not with Deville. Looks at Toko. But they're friends.
That is a strange
Urstel.
friendship, but yeah.
Deville knows Urstel, and Urstel is the one dealing with the Belanges, who are dealing with the man in the metal mask.
It's
So
very
should I be talking to
convoluted.
the villain instead?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
Regarding-
both work.
Is
Either or, if we can get a location on him or
I-
something on him.
I
If we
had
could
it in my
follow
head that
him.
we had already asked DeVille about the metal mask, which is why I suggested going to Esvel. Have we?
have we?
The Baha.
It's not ringing a bell, but
I don't.
it's not ringing an as
Uh,
bell.
Oh my god.
Unjail me. Someone.
Incredible.
Someone punch me. I'm doing it to myself. Thank you.
I was typing.
Well, I still think that Toko should talk to Asvel because then she can come to the inn for a drink and can talk privately and try out our new drinks that we came up with.
Oh, so should I invite Esvel here?
You could.
You could, and you could have a nice private area to have a discussion.
He's
No, I
giving
don't
the
think
stupidest
we will.
grin. Just
I don't like your whole thing that you're doing.
I don't like this. This is incorrect.
You linger
Don't
on his little
usually make that
goatee.
face, and I
Just-
don't like it.
No, but it's yeah.
Okay, okay. I came to. Good.
No.
God. Okay. Well, I think we can go ahead and talk to Esvel. We can also contact DeVille and see if there's anything there and kind of give him maybe a little update on the whole stone situation.
Oh, so you haven't talked to DeVille about that's my bad. I kind of just assumed
I don't
that's on
think
me.
so. I could just be blocking out the memory.
Yeah. No,
I think
no, if
all
you
I
don't,
asked for was for help with the in possibly some money situations, and he sent me to Esvel.
okay. That's what that conversation that you told me about was.
Yes.
Also, because like I said in our chat, the month off got me fucked up. What do we know about Esvel vis-a-vis snakes? Her
You don't know
identity.
shit.
Okay. Cool.
Only I and Kula know.
Okay, cool.
But Kula doesn't know not to know, if that makes sense. So if I find an opportunity to spill the beans, it might
Who's
happen.
gonna do it?
Well,
It's-
Esvel did to ask you not to say anything because she knows Shahar.
Then
Because
he
she
won't, it
at
won't be
one point-
intentional. But if the chaos
You
dice
could
wills
let it slip.
Yeah.
Which could
Okay,
be
cool.
funny.
Yeah.
Bad, but funny.
Yeah.
That's the whole campaign.
Hey.
No. I mean, like bad things happen and it's funny.
Okay.
I'm not saying the
It's
campaign's
just
bad.
it's just chaos.
I know. I was teasing.
Oh my god. What is this
Just-
group? Lord have
All right,
mercy.
Kula. Do you want
We're
to go
just
see
full of
Esvel
chaos.
or Deville first?
Maybe we should start with Davil because then you can spend more time speaking with Asvel.
Shut up. It sounds like you want to spend more time with Esvel than I do.
No, I don't think that's possible.
You know what? You're staying here. You can watch the pets.
But you would leave
I was
Peggy.
watching the pets.
No, I would never leave Peggy with you. I trust her on her own better.
Savage.
Cool, I can't even babysit a snake.
No, because she'd bite you.
Oh, that's true. That's fair.
This is a venomous snake. Okay, well, I guess we need to get going.
Okay. Oh, here, I got you this.
And he like pulls out the water skin.
What? When did
Hands
you
it
get
to
me this?
I just, you made such a big fuss that I bit your other water skin. So here is a replacement one because mine was
Oh.
not good enough for you. So here is a new one.
I see. Well, thank you. And then she kind of pauses and narrows her eyes because she got like a different gift earlier.
Kula avoids your gaze.
Real quick, everyone. I got a little package this morning. Was that from any of you?
Oh, you didn't pick that up while we were out?
I did not.
That's very strange. Okay, let's go.
Can I try to insight to see if
Go for it. Go for it.
Against Kula's what's Kula's wisdom versus a cleric's wisdom?
God.
Kula did not gain double
insight
proficiency in
contested
deception.
by deception.
No, yeah. So I'll roll a deception by all
Oh,
means.
God.
14.
I rolled a 15 and it's plus what? 6.
A lot.
So that's a 21.
Okay.
It's like and she'll kind of like
Probably get an
stick a
idea.
hand down on his head and like ruffle it. Like, all right, let's go.
Okay.
He doesn't know that you saw through that. Obviously, he's the best at lying.
It's like,
Love
maybe it
Kula.
was the deck apologizing.
Well, that's true. Maybe it just kind of reconstituted your armor later. Maybe it sent it through fucking time.
What?
I don't
That
know.
hurts my head. Let's go. Let's go. Come.
We got a random fucking crab. I don't know how this thing fucking works.
Fair.
So far, everything else was pretty good, so it probably just sent you fucking shit through time.
Yes, that's very believable. Let's
Oh.
go.
So Doku and Kula, you're going to Dabble. Whereas Jenna and Char, where are you two going?
What help us? I was unmuted. We're going to the Belanges and we're going to try talking to the kids and
Gotcha.
do some sleuthing.
Jenna is going to ask, like, do you want me there or just, not there in the shadows, like last night?
I was going to say, come with me. But if you want to sneak around,
What do you think that I could find that worth it?
so the basement is where they store all of the like the things that they sell, the oddities and antiquities, whatnot. That's downstairs. I've only been down there once. I don't know what would be down there. But I don't know if they were hiding something. That would be a good place to hide it because it's usually locked up tight. I did get into Kula helped me get into one of the rooms. I'm trying to think where else.
Okay. Another.
I got into Cyril's office, right? No, the bedroom.
Bedroom, yeah.
Yeah. There's Cyril's
Is-
office as well, but I don't know what would be in there. I don't know
Is-
if they keep records on these things.
Is there a way I could get into these places without, walking into the house? Because there's, guards around the front door. Would it be better to try and, I am better at disappearing, but would it be, less dangerous to stick together and see if we can talk our way downstairs? I'm not
They don't.
I'm not against that option too. I was just pitch-
Yeah.
if
no,
you thought it
that's-
might be more suspicious to walk in with me or without me while I'm sneaking around. I don't want to blow whatever plans you got.
I don't really have a plan. I just kind of wing it and hope for the best, which doesn't always work in my favor. But that's do the best with what we have.
Then let's stick together.
Dana, do you not trust me?
Well, the last time we improvised, your friend almost got fucking stabbed, and so did we. So
That. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's fair.
I trust you, not everything else around here.
The lady's got a point. Okay. Yeah, we'll walk it together.
While you were heading out, did you want to get that sword identified? Jar, the rapier you have, did you, on your way there, since the place you would identify it is in the alley, would you want to get your sword identified on the way out?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah. So you, for the sake of ease, you can easily stop by the bookworm's. I think it's bookworm's treasure. I think it's bookworm something. It's the dragonborn wizard who lives on the block. And he can easily identify it for you. So what he identifies is what's referred to as a dancing sword. It requires attunement. It is a rapier. So as a bonus action, you can toss the sword in the air and speak the command word. When you do so, the sword begins to hover and flies up to 30 feet and makes one attack against a creature of your choice within 5 feet of it. It basically uses as if you had made the attack. So it uses your attack roll, ability score modifier, damage, so on and so forth. While the sword hovers, you can use a bonus action to cause it to fly up to 30 feet to another spot within 30 feet of you. As part of the same bonus action, you can also make it attack one creature within 5 feet of it. After it attacks for the 4th time, it flies up to 30 feet and tries to return to your hand. If you go hand free, it just kind of falls to the ground at your feet. If it has no unobstructed path to you, it moves as close to you as possible, then falls to the ground. It also ceases to hover if you grasp it or move more than 30 feet away from it.
That is fucking dope.
It's a cool weapon. I never get to use it. Like, it's just never. It's always only good on specific characters. So
I have won the day. I will add that to my character sheet. And how do you spell? I'm never going to remember her name. DeVille and
Esvel.
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 Esvele.
Esvele. My poor dyslexic brain. I'm gonna type right. Black Viper person. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Good.
Alrighty. With that, the two of you split up to do your respective tasks, and I think that's a good place to take a break. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be back in like 10 to 15 minutes, probably more around 10. But yeah, see you then.
Hey everyone. The last half of April, Rule of Lore is raising funds for Asian Americans Advancing Justice, a national organization devoted to Asian American and Pacific Islander advocacy. We chose this campaign based on their long-standing efforts to achieve equitable civil rights for Asian Americans and their recent efforts to aid families affected by the violence in Atlanta. Since 1991, AAJC has worked tirelessly to advance civil and human rights for Asian American peoples. Through their legal advocacy program, Advancing Justice pursues cases in federal court and provides technical assistance to community partners pursuing local lawsuits. Advancing Justice addresses key civil rights issues for Asian Americans and immigrants, including racism in voting, citizenship documentation, and immigration policy. To learn more about Asian Americans Advancing Justice, you can type charity in the chat. If you'd like to donate, just type donate in chat to receive the link to our Tiltify campaign. Thanks for your support.
Hey, Jazz.
Hello.
Hi. Don't mind the distant look in my eyes. I was just figured out that like there's a dice Kickstarter going on.
We have a
Ooh, the
dice
dice.
goblin in our midst.
Oh,
The clickety clacks.
Oh, they look so good, and it's I want it. I
This
want
bag
it.
is just full of D6s from the time I played Warhammer with one of my friends.
We have a separate bag of dice off to the
Oh
side.
God, I wouldn't get these till 2022. Dear Lord. Probably worth it though. Nonetheless. Yeah, we're back. So where we left off, the party was split out. Good to talk to Devil and Asvel and the Melanges, respectively. I'm just gonna roll dice. See who goes. See who I do first because I'm indecisive.
Roll for initiative.
All right, so we are doing Devil first. So Toku and
Hey,
Kula.
it feels like I always go first.
The dice decide.
Okay.
So you head over to the yawning portal with Devil, where Devil usually is.
Yes, with my brand new chainmail.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Davil!
And he's sitting like right now. Normally he's like sitting with like his feet up on the desk, but right now he's like has a bunch of like papers and documents, and he's like scribbling. It looks pretty stressed. He's like, "Oh yes, good. Come over here."
Oh, so you're actually working today?
I'm always working.
Right,
But
right.
just a
But
little
this
bit
time,
more.
like physically.
Yes, a little bit more today. What is it you need?
Oh, I've never seen you look so down and ragged. But it's about all the things that we've been talking to you about. I'm not here asking for money again, if that's what you're worried about.
Right.
It is actually about the Zentrum.
Right. Okay. And he kind of nods to some of the guards, and they like just make sure people don't get too close.
Okay, cool. So, do you know any wizards in Metal Mask?
I know wizards, but not wizards in metal masks. No.
Well, so you know how that stone thing is going around and people are trying to grab it and all that, and we're trying to figure out where it is.
Yes, I'm very aware.
Well, so is this metal masked wizard who we assume is probably working with the other Zentrum.
Right. I mean,
And he is procured the
surprising.
Belange estate to find it for them.
Unsurprising. They kind of deal in those things.
Yes, of course. So we're trying to figure out who this metal mask wizard is, because I mean, they seem powerful enough to teleport. So we're not entirely sure who that is, and we only know of like one wizard, and I don't think it's him.
Depending on the type of teleportation, then yes, that's powerful.
We know some of the teleportation, but we did not get all of the runes.
Yes,
Right.
yes. And then there was something about Erstl.
Yes, we've been trying to track him down. He is being very, very slippery.
I see. Have you had any leads so far?
Not really. Any leads we do have, if he was there, he's gone by the time we get there.
Right. Okay. And I looked to Kula. I was like, have we had any leads so far about Erstl?
I don't believe we have. Have we?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Do you think he would have anything to do with this metal masked wizard?
Well, if they're both working with the Belanges, then yes. That being said, he has been keeping an incredibly low profile for the past week or so. We haven't even gotten a single lead during that time, but
I see. Did he have like any family?
not that we know of.
Any girlfriends, boyfriends, partners?
Well, probably not permanent ones, to catch my drift.
Fair. Right, okay. So we've just been trying to get in touch with like the leads and things, and I thought you'd want to know
Yeah.
about this stone that we've been keeping track of.
Yeah, the stone is definitely the point of contention.
Yes, we do plan on getting a little bit more information on the Belanges fairly soon. But this is just what we have so far. Do you think Asvel might know anything about this masked wizard or anything?
She might. She tends to get a bit more immersed in those sorts of things. She might have been places that we haven't.
Because she's also a little interested in the Belanges as of right now.
Yes,
I don't know if
for
that's
different
really
reasons,
connected
of course,
to
but-
anything, but so maybe we'll go give her a visit and see if she has any ideas.
Right. Good luck with your tavern opening.
Thank you. That is very soon. You should drop by, get a drink. Maybe leave a review. So we can get some extra business. It's going to be very fun. We have flaming cocktails, apparently.
Right.
Courtesy of Mr. Kula.
Yes.
Well, if I can find some time, I will. Things have been a bit hectic recently.
I can see. What's been going on with you?
Well, given the recent uptick in violence and situations, the watch has been particularly mindful about the Zentarim, and given that our much more respectable branch of the Zentarim is the more visible one, we have been under a bit of scrutiny.
Ah, I see. Can't really just say, no, that wasn't us. It was the other Zentarim.
Yeah, it's difficult.
But okay, all right. Well, keep in touch. Like I said, come by, have a drink. Maybe take like a day off. Just like try to chill out. I understand that can be hard. You are a very hardworking guy. But we will try to keep in touch with you and see if we can work together with this whole thing.
Yes, well, I'll do my best.
All right. Tell Istrid I said hi.
Will do. And he goes back to making notes and signing things. It seems very busy.
It's like, oh, Kula, did you want to say anything?
No, I think you covered everything. You
Hey, I
mentioned the
did a good
flaming
job.
drinks, so that was the important thing.
Of course, the flaming drinks were important, yes.
Yes.
All right, I guess we'll go say hi to Esfel now.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Don't say it like that.
I didn't say it any particular way. I just said yes.
As you do so, decide to make your way to Esvel's estate, we'll cut over to Shahara and Jenna.
Oh. My mom just did a food experiment and was like, oh, try it. Just in my room. So I was like, oh, luckily I'm off screen. I can eat.
Nope.
Cool.
That's usually how it works whenever
honestly,
food's
yeah.
involved, whether it's the waiter coming over the minute you take a bite and it's like, how is everything? You're like,
But you all make your way to the Belange estate, and you are obviously let in, Shahara, no issue. And what are you going to attempt to do first?
Johanna, you decided we're walking in together.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to head.
Draco.
What?
I read what you put in the chat.
That's fine.
Wow. Dang.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I think first, kind of like act like I'm going to grab something like from my room.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of take the roundabout way to see like where people are at. I'm particularly keeping an eye out for Maud or Claudette or Sergey.
Okay.
Who's Claudette?
Another daughter.
Oh.
Maud is probably just hanging out in her room at the moment. Sergey seems to be out right now. And as does Claudette. But Maud is around. You do also get a sight of Cyril. Cyril is currently working in his office. But Marine, the matriarch of the family, you have not seen her on your sort of like roundabout walk.
And Pierre is the kid who takes after his father, right?
Oh yeah, is Pierre anywhere?
Oh, right. I forgot about Pierre.
I think.
I'm sorry, I made a big family.
No, you're good. Pierre is probably just lounging around the house at the moment, probably in some of the living areas.
Yeah, I don't remember if Pierre is the the like party member of the family or the like heir member of the family, like the one who takes after his father the most. It was one of those two that we met him at the party.
That was Pierre.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, there's possibility if Pierre does take after, the dad, he might know a little bit.
Maybe could be worth asking him.
Yeah. And
how do you want to try and ask him? I'm so sorry. I gave my dog. I don't know if you can hear like her snacking. I'm so sorry. I try to mute as much as I can. Any idea how we want to approach that?
We can talk about it being maybe connected to the guy fucking shot you. Is an option. Say sort of mumbling something about an iron mask under his breath. See, pull on, the idea that he seems well connected. He seems to know people. He knows how to get along with people. Right?
Okay, that could work.
Yep.
Okay. Go over to, where's Pierre again? Lounging around the house.
Yep, it's kind of in the lounge area right now. Oh, yes.
Hi. Are you busy right now?
Oh, not really.
I was actually wondering if you could help me with something.
Right. What do you need?
Well, you were at our last gathering. I'm sort of trying to find out who shot me, actually. I was wondering if, you seem to be very well connected. I was wondering if you had heard anything.
From where you took them away with you, yes?
Yes, but they're
like a bigger picture who than just
Right.
Yeah, he was part of a group.
Hmm.
And we're having trouble sort of getting anywhere.
Well, if my instinct had to say anything, I suspect it would have been Zhentarim or Xanathar Guild. But apart from that, don't really know many organizations and the likes that would want to do that.
sort of Hi, by the way, we met briefly at the party.
I think we did, yes.
Yeah, I'm just here, last time we were out, she got shot. I'm here to make sure,
Understandable.
not alone. Sort of in his sort of dying haze, mentioned something about a fucking metal mask, some dude in a metal mask. You hear any stories about that?
Dude in a metal mask. Not really. There are people that wear masks during the Trolltide festival, but apart from that, clearly if they had a mask on, they would have concealed their identity. So, was it just like part of an outfit or something? I suspect if they're dealing with things such as assassinations, then I'd imagine they have much more sinister purpose, and thus probably to conceal identity.
Can I see if the metal mask? I don't think it did, but it's worth a shot to ask. Was there any chance it sparked any recognition?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Okay.
I wish I could help. Wish this is something I could give aid to. Could I also make an insight check?
Yeah, if you want to make your own, go for it.
Cool.
I think actually I will. So I'm going to roll. Nope. That is a 7.
7. Yeah, not hard to read. You're not sure.
Damn.
You don't really necessarily get an indication one way or the other.
Yeah. Not a very wise person, but I am proficient, so I could have, if I thought it would have been close,
Well,
possibly pass, I could have added a D6.
13.
13. It's, you feel like he's telling the truth, but you're not positively sure. There's not necessarily anything that indicates that he would be lying, but at the same time, he could just be concealing it really well.
All right. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to look into Xanathar and Zentrum, I guess.
Yeah.
And nothing else has happened here, right? No one else has been here? I've been away.
It's been relatively quiet. I know Father was it's been a bit, what's the word? Unnerved recently by that.
Understandable. That was
Nothing
Doesn't really look good to have people shot at a party that
certainly
you
not,
threw for
no.
friends. Yeah. So, okay. Well, thank you, Pierre. If you happen to hear anything, will you let me know?
I will. I will do that.
Thank you. Give a polite bow and walk away. Or a curtsy, I guess. Probably more appropriate. Bill lounging around. Get out of here!
Yeah, I saw that.
Jail! Crimes!
Right. So, who are we going to attempt to go find next?
Oh God, part of me wants to do the same thing to Cyril, but I feel like I mean we could.
we have an in now. Instead of just playing dumb, we have that sort of came up with an idea of why we might have heard it.
Yeah, if the shooter has said something about it, like that was genius. I wouldn't have thought of that. God, I literally like Cole in person as I think like an 8 intelligence. Going through life. Yeah.
No.
Do you think we should try talking to Cyril?
Yeah, that would make sense. He'd know
For sure.
we know he'd know something. We're just if you're able to sort of make sure he doesn't pick up anything on you from make sure he doesn't pick up anything on you that you're not fully confident in what you say, you might be able to catch him slacking.
I think it's worth a shot.
You think there's any possibility he likes you more than he's afraid of them?
I don't know. It might be worth just even to see his reaction.
That's fair. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't talked to him a whole lot. I don't know how good of a liar he is.
Fair enough.
And we know for sure he knows something.
Yeah. And we can talk to anyone else. I mean, the thing is, we make a beeline to him, it becomes obvious. We didn't do that. If we want to, ask a couple more people after we ask him, it sounds like we're just asking people who have connections, right?
Might even be worth asking. Maybe one of the guards saw something.
Yeah.
That couldn't hurt. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Ask around the family, ask the guards. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Okay. We're going to Cyril next.
All right.
Yeah.
He is currently working in his office.
So as we're sort of approaching Cyril, I'm gonna take a little bit more of a bodyguard-esque stance.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than with the kid, it was kind of, hey, I'm here, just watching out for Shahar. This seems like a guy who more official avenues might be more might work better. Johanna is intelligent and charismatic, but not wise. She's good at planning, not at adapting. But yes.
Makes sense.
Yes. And also does not think about things like, oh, standing in front of the big explosives might be dangerous in Xanathar's lair.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's that -1 wisdom, baby.
We love to see it.
Yeah.
I love that journey for you.
Anyway, I'm taking a little bit more of a bodyguard stance with the dad.
All right. As he's working, and he notices you coming. He says, "Oh, what can I do for you, Shahar?"
Hello, sir. I hope you're having a lovely evening.
It's an evening for sure. A lot of work to get done. Big shipment going out.
Better than a bad evening?
Probably.
I actually wanted to ask you for help with something. We're sort of trying to investigate after we took the shooter in and questioned him, trying to sort of figure out where our next lead could be in figuring out who did this. He alluded to some sort of group, but we're not sure which one.
Given the recent violence, I'd probably suggest the Xanathar Guild. I know they employ drow occasionally. It looks over to Janet. I mean, no offense by that, of course, but
of course, two drow.
I mean, yeah.
I have a question, Colin.
Yes.
I always forget to do it. Could I have established a telepathic link while we were walking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I always forget I forget I can do it. It's the coolest power I have. And we have it for 2 hours.
Nice. Yeah. I'm sorry. He suggested Xanathar.
Xanathar Guild, yep.
Okay. I'm just writing that down even though I know that's not it. He also mentioned something about Metal Mask. Man in Metal Mask or something.
Oh, he's got a mask on. He definitely likes to conceal his identity.
Bitch. Like father, like son.
Yeah.
Well,
can't say I really heard anything about a man with metal mask.
It just seemed like it was important enough for him to mention it. I don't know.
Strange that's... Well, I guess he must have been effective interrogators if he managed to dispel any information about his higher-ups.
I like to think that we did an okay job, but not quite enough to figure out where to go from there. And you haven't heard anything? Pierre said no one had been back, luckily.
No, we haven't really had any incidents since then.
Okay. Guess maybe we'll poke around Xanatos, I didn't forget anything, did I? Looking to you, Johanna.
I'm trying to think of the information we wanted. I think yeah, most of it. When he said you must have been good interrogators, could I see if he was starting to sweat?
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
I also want to see, like,
Yeah.
did his face give away anything when he heard?
It hit 20, bounced over to a 2.
Yeah. That's
Fuck! That's the worst.
3.
Homophobia.
It's on. This gay die does not roll well. I use it all the time because it's BK do heist, but it does not roll well.
Fake.
Can I do an insight check to see if, like, his face gave away anything?
Yeah,
like,
go for it.
Or if he looked anywhere?
Yeah,
Like, if
go
his
ahead.
eyes, yeah. Dice don't fail me now. 17.
17. 17's probably enough to gauge it. Like when you kind of mentioned man in the metal mask, his jaw clenched like pretty hard, and then he composed himself. And I mean, what you already know is a lie. He doesn't.
Another actually telepathically real quick to Shahar, another thing this could do is seed some distrust with him and the man in the metal mask, if you know.
Oh, since I got shot.
Yeah, maybe they're not liking each other too much anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Is there anything you needed help with? You said something about a shipment.
Oh no, it's a really big shipment going out soon, and just need to prepare for it.
Well, if you need anything, I'm always happy to help. You've done so much for me.
Yes, of course. I'll let you know if you have anything, but we should be able to handle this if Pierre wasn't slacking on his assignments, but
He's definitely lounging in the
I'm
lounge.
aware.
Okay, I just thought I would let you know.
And he goes back to his work.
Bow, walk out of the room. And to Jenna, you saw his face, didn't you?
No, I didn't catch it. I was busy thinking about his comment. Really, just did not read the room.
Listen! Listen! I'm trying to be buddy with him, and Pierre's kind of just in, just
Yeah.
throw him under the bus. It's fine. I
Yeah.
wish I would have given away more, but guess we'll have to see if anyone else knows anything.
Yep. Seeing anyone interacting with him?
We can go to Maud
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Go to Maud.
Maud is probably in her room, just like doodling on a piece of paper or something.
Excellent.
Come in.
Good evening.
It's an evening. It's a boring one, but
Oh.
You remember my friend Johanna, yes?
yes.
How you doing?
He turned out useful when that gunman showed up at the party, but
Speak the
is
devil?
Actually, what we're here about. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
oh no.
So we did manage to question the gunman and didn't quite get enough information to find where to look next.
Right.
All we know is that he alluded to a group that we don't know, and this figure in a metal mask.
Metal mask. Can't say I've really done any particular figures in metal masks. They just kind of thinking hard. It's like, no, nothing really rings a bell, but organizations, I mean, I don't know any that would do this sort of thing. It's not public like that.
It was rather bold.
Was.
Yeah.
Definitely has father shaken up, that's for sure. Maybe I could help him if you'd actually let me do anything around here.
Why don't you just do it anyway?
I try, but this particular one, he is something about a really big shipment going out soon. He doesn't want me to mess it up, even though I do my job significantly better than Pierre.
Yeah, he's fucking
I also cover
lounging
ground
around.
that he slacks on, but nonetheless, I suppose things will at least free up once the shipment's out.
Yeah.
Know anything about the shipment? He did mention that.
No idea. No, only that it's a really big client and it's incredibly important for the fate and prestige of the family.
And he's trusting it to fucking Pierre over you?
I think he's supposed to be trusting it to himself. I mean, Pierre's been allowed to do some things, but not less than he's normally allowed to do so.
I don't know if he was complaining that he wasn't doing it, holding his end of the bargain. Doing his fair share of lifting. Heavy lifting. I forget how metaphors work suddenly. My brain just shut off.
Metaphor.
Love when that happens.
Yeah. There about if you take 8 of the words I said and put them in the right order, I think you get the correct metaphor somewhere.
I wonder if the shooting had anything to do with the shipment. I don't know why they would shoot me though. That doesn't make sense.
Distraction.
I guess.
Are you sure nothing's missing from wherever you keep the stuff you got to ship?
I mean, there shouldn't be, I don't think. Usually, they keep very good eye on the inventory. Only specific people are allowed down there, and even when you go down there, you have to state what you're doing down there, what you have to get done, and then you report back when you're done. It's very, very bureaucratic.
Yep.
So no one could have snuck in while Barney, or do you keep the shipments somewhere not here?
I mean, I suspect they're probably kept in the basement. That's usually where we keep the more important things, but
Any possibility someone could have gotten in the basement?
I mean, there's always a possibility, but I highly doubt it. They've placed magical wards there on top of everything else.
Good to know.
I know. I was just like, who's gonna casually write that down?
Yep. As we pause the scene to both write now.
Keep important things, shipments
Good to know for our next heist.
down there.
Okay.
Okay.
I-
Getting places, doing things.
I think telepathically, Johanna's gonna go. I think if I start asking any more questions, it might sound suspicious. I'm trying to sound friendly, but I think you should ask when the shipment is going down. Because it may be the parade. Wait. This is telepathic. I think Johanna does say, because it may be the parade.
Do you know when the shipment's going out? When you'll be able to do things again? Upstage Pierre?
No idea. I mean, within the next week or so, I think.
That about coincides with the parade, right?
More or less.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. And if you need any help, you know, getting Pierre to mess up something up or something and to give you an edge.
Maybe once this ship is done, I feel like any mess ups will get us in a lot of trouble right now.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine, Father. We wouldn't hear the end of it if we messed up this shipment.
Okay. Well, offer still stands. So, thank you, Maud.
Of course.
Have a good night. Bow and leave.
Good seeing you again.
Alrighty. So, anything else you all want to do?
We forgot to insight check her, but she was more open, so I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, no, she was pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Did we want to ask a guard? Or do we
I mean,
feel like we got
we
enough?
we could this isn't my call to make, obviously. We could ask a guard and not have it be a scene, just it like, because I don't think the guard would know anything, but I think it would help keep the cover of we didn't just go and ask Cyril.
Yeah, so
No.
we'll go ask a guard and
Yeah, they won't know anything.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just kind of to keep up pretenses.
I get what you mean. Yep. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as you all get done with that, Toku and Kula, you two
Hmm.
are probably arrive at at Esvel's estate.
So just to make sure, the Belange's party that we were going to use as a distraction for the heist, that's in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it doesn't happen for another couple of weeks.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so while we are in there, you're going to be on your best behavior.
I'm always on
you've
my
been-
best behavior.
You've been weird all day.
I haven't been weird.
Potato, tomato, you've been weird.
Fine,
So-
I will not do anything
Or just-
weird.
And just to make sure I don't say too much, we're going to say if she's heard anything about the Zentarim movements lately or noticed anything. I'm gonna see if she knows anything about the Metal Masked Wizard or Airstone. And then we'll, I guess, talk about the heist thing we're going to do for her.
Do
Maybe
you
get
need
some more
a code
information
word?
on that.
In case something is going wrong.
I do not know what would be going wrong, but sure. But what safe word would you like?
You should come back to the inn for a drink.
That is not a safe word. That is an invite. That is a date request. And I've already said that, to be honest. She'll come
Potato,
when she wants to
tomato.
come.
You should just make this happen.
Okay. I don't understand where this is coming from, but I've only talked to her twice. Maybe chill out.
I will be chill. You said not to be weird. I'm not being weird.
You're being weird.
I just picked
What are you
an
so dead
arbitrary
set on me?
sentence, and you applied meaning beyond what that sentence was. So you're being weird.
And he just like starts strolling like through the door.
Why is this little lizard man trying to set me up with this burglar? But yeah, I follow.
Be gay, do
Yeah.
heist.
You know
As
exactly
you-
why.
As you stroll up, there's probably
But why
like
him
a servant
specifically?
or two that can take you and lead you to Esvel, who is currently like in what looks like a library of sorts, just reading. Oh, you're here.
Hello, sorry to bother you again so soon. We had a few questions on things, and you seem like you might be well connected and all that. And I wanted to give you an update on the whole Belange's situation.
Right. It looks at the rest of the servants. Leave us, and they walk out.
Oh, okay. So first off, how are you?
I'm fine. I mean, nothing much has happened since.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess it's better that nothing has happened than like something bad happening. Um, so there's been a little bit of an issue we've been having with some excess Zentorium
Right. Yes.
regarding some situations, some belongings, perhaps a stone. Have you heard anything about that, perhaps? Because Deville said something about them getting kind of rowdy.
Well, City Watch has definitely been more on alert recently, but it probably has to do with the events of the party as well as the escalating violence between the guild and the Zentrum.
And we've been trying to find out. There's this person we're looking for, who is a wizard with like teleportation magic, and they wear a metal mask, and they seem to be like the head of something to do with this Zentrum activity. I don't know if you've heard anything.
My contacts have heard of this person, but not a lot. They don't know their name. They know it's a man based on the voice, apparently.
She literally pulls out a little notepad like this, and it starts writing down a man, the worst.
And rarely shows up. Only shows up if apparently something's incredibly important or to reprimand people.
Ah, so that's why he was at the party. That makes sense.
Yes, they're aware he is capable. He is capable of some level of teleportation. Not sure what, but all in all, a very mysterious figure, not often seen.
That lines up with what we've been doing. You see, you know the party where our good friend got shot, and that was all dealt with. Well, we did spot this masked figure at that party, talking to the head of the Belonges, actually, and apparently they're working together.
Doesn't really surprise me.
So it looks like they are being asked to procure something for this masked figure.
Yes, I mean, sort of here, this masked figure kind of almost seems to have a little bit of hands in everything the Zentrum's doing.
Okay, so they must be like of importance in the Zentrum.
Probably.
Okay, that's what we thought. Good to have confirmations. But the only thing we know is that it is in fact a main, and that they don't come out of hiding very often. Interesting. Do you know of anyone in the Zentrum of the name of Erstol?
I'm aware of him. Yes, he's pretty slimy, and I have a few bones to pick with him personally, but
oh, good. Us too. We're trying to get a hold of him. We don't really know if there's any leads. I don't know if you've heard anything around.
I've been talking to Davil, as I'm sure you probably have as well.
Yes, we came from Davil.
He hasn't been seen in nearly a week
now. Well, if he hasn't been seen in a week, then I assume that he might be popping up here soon.
That's the expectation. If he's lying low, he's either waiting for something to blow over or waiting for something to happen. Planning something.
Fair.
Trying to draw suspicion.
Okay. So that was actually very helpful. Helped us confirm a lot of things we had assumed so far. So thank you for that. And then regarding the Belonges, we already do have a plan of action for that thing you want us to do for you.
Right.
They're actually having a little party in a couple weeks, and so we're probably going to use that as a bit of a distraction for one or a couple of us to snoop about, maybe get some answers about the masked figure as they were seen to the last one, but also to get you your stuff.
Certainly an opportunity, yes.
Is there any specifics or details you'd like to tell us about the things we're trying to get for you? Do you know specifically where they are?
We will leave that for a proper briefing when we have everyone who's going to participate.
Yes, you could come to our inn and give us a proper debriefing.
Yes, actually, we do plan on meeting up in a little bit. So that could work out very well, and it's before we've opened completely, so it should just be us, and free drinks, of course.
Right, well, I'm a bit busy today, unfortunately, but I will contact you when we get close to that date. Probably, let's say a week in advance.
Okay, that works out fine. You can contact us. You can just swing by the inn. We're there most days, at least at night. That's kind of where we're all staying. But yeah, so that should work out fine. So come by whenever you're able to. And we'll get down to business.
Right.
Okay. So wanted to keep you up to date with like our plans for the whole thing, and then also thank you for the information you were able to give.
Yes,
because
thank
we're
you for the
working on a few
information.
things.
I learned a few things that could be useful as well.
Great. Good help all around. Okay, let us go, Kula.
He's just been like smiling and just nodding this whole time.
She's literally shoving him out the door. She's
Bye,
like, thank you.
it
Have a
was
good night.
Nice to see you, Belle.
Right. Why didn't you say anything?
As like they leave, anyone in the room will probably just hear her go, "What a weird little kobold."
Incredible.
Exactly. It's like, why didn't you say anything? You didn't help at all. You didn't.
Good. She's coming to the inn.
Oh my god.
Kula has
Wow.
her heart.
It's not what I meant by help. I meant for the important things.
Well, it's just too bad. She's coming to the inn, and that can be the perfect time, and we can try new drinks, and you can impress her with our fire drink.
You seem more intent on this than I am. Like, do you have some sort of game plan? Is there something I should be worried about?
No.
It's like, all right, well, we've got some good information. We can go back to the inn and talk to the others. And she does end up doing. She rolls her eyes at the wink and does the whole like ruffled head thing again, but it's really just shoving your hat back down on your face more than anything.
Straightens it back up.
That is very precarious. Don't do that.
Eventually, you all return to the inn, probably around the same time-ish.
Oh, what a coincidence.
God, I love the sibling energy. Sibling energy is fantastic.
I'm so happy.
Sometimes a good wingman just has to know few enough social graces. Not too few, few enough.
Exactly. There's a fine line.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Well, I was very successful, and Toko helped. She got lots
Excuse
of
me, I did
information.
like all of the talking and you just stood there grinning.
Yes, and it was very
These are my
successful.
contacts, not yours. You wanted to be part of a circus.
Yes, we have our act together. We've already come up with this. You're not
Yes,
throwing
I
me,
know.
but we are still have an act.
Then what's the point?
Y'all, we're already a circus. Have you seen the stream?
All right, so
Absolutely.
So I take it your meeting went well?
well, we didn't really learn anything new per se. We kind of just got confirmation. So like the metal masked man, it is a man, is definitely someone of high importance in the Zentarum. And is more than likely like
We didn't know it was the Zentarum. That's good.
Yeah, that's better than
wait, I thought that we assumed it was the Zentarum. That's what I was assuming.
Oh, I
I
wasn't.
had no idea.
It was a possibility, but I wasn't sure if it was just a third party who was interested in the stone, and the Belanges had gotten the stone from the Zents.
Oh, no, it is easily the part of the Zentrum. So the Bolonges are working with Zentrum, it seems.
Yeah, working on two ends then.
Okay.
But it seems like they're a bit of a like a recluse, and they don't come out often unless it's something that's like really important, or for discipline, as you saw.
Yeah.
That checks out, yeah.
So are the Zents planning to buy from themselves? I mean, it's a way to launder it. You're not going to suspect that guys who stole it fucking bought it off themselves, because there's still money to the
Where are
laundry.
they getting it from?
Maybe the Zentrums just don't have the stone.
No, because Urstel is the. Oh. Think Urstel's blowing steam up to everyone's ass?
Well,
steam? I don't know.
Because Deville, who is of the main Zentrum, yes?
Yeah.
And also as well, we're both saying that Urstel's been like off the grid. Like they cannot find him and they're looking hard. So maybe Urstel stole the stone alone? And it wasn't really the other Zentrum that took it? And they're both trying to get it?
Well, no, because this guy knew about Urstel and knew about, knew about the potential sale. I imagine if he was trying to get it off Urstel, he wouldn't have been working for the sale, but maybe they're just like, I don't know, laundering it, essentially, making sure it doesn't, if Xanathar is going to expect it goes to a private buyer, maybe give up. I'm not quite sure. There's a couple loose threads hanging there. I think the information we got is that the layabout son might be in on it, because he and his dad both said the same fucking shifty thing about masks.
What did they say?
Oh no, Pierre's kind of
Well,
lazy.
Then
here's the thing.
Party boy.
Here's the thing. He's the one who's been allowed to work on this shit, even if not exclusively. Not Maud, not anyone else.
That's true.
He and his father both said the same fucking shifty thing about, if he's wearing a mask, he's probably trying to hide his identity.
Well, no shit.
That's why you wear a mask.
That was Johanna's Pierre.
That's a direct quote.
Yes.
Oh.
From both of them. From fucking both of them. That's the thing. From one of them, it was just kind of a, well, thanks, asshole. From it seems like it's
like a deliberate cover-up.
Yeah, like metal mask, you say. Well, I mean, a mask wants to stay anonymous, No, fucking same fucking shifty ass thing to say. Both. I mean, he may be being groomed for being the next in line. He may not know shit about shit right now, but he may be, he may be someone to keep an eye on, even if he's not, doesn't come across as the most competent. Even talked to Maud again, and she said he's kind of pain in the ass, and she's not really she's being kept out of the loop seemingly on purpose, even with fucking shitty Pierre being the one being kept in the loop. I had a point to the end of that sentence that I completely lost. Sorry.
It came and
They
it went.
had they had like this important shipment coming up.
Oh yeah, that's probably the parade.
Parade when they're going. It's when they like move the stone, right?
Yeah, and it's ending right in front of our house, ain't it? Through. I think it's ending. Right.
Well, the path that was drawn is apparently ends in Troll Skull Alley somewhere.
Yeah, wonderful.
If it ends in Troll Skull Alley, where does it go? Do we want to go look at the alley?
Well,
We
the
live
alley
right
is the
there.
whole street.
Trollskull Alley is like
Is the
that's
street.
the
Yeah.
name of
Is
it.
the street. Okay. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
it was like behind the house. Like, is there a sewer there? Like, what?
Yeah. No,
What's
there's
happening?
a deal going down in our neighborhood. Not sure
Maybe
where
it
in the
is the
neighborhood.
wizard on our street.
That would be very convenient.
I mean, he has magic items, doesn't he? Or at least like magic
I
things.
hope it's not him. He seems nice.
They always do.
Okay, so how do we even find that out though? Nicole's brain is just I've never said like Nicole in a while. I've always anyway. I'm like, who's that? Oh, that's me.
You're so valid.
I don't know anymore. They're all working with the Zhentarim.
The Zhentarim seems like tangled in everything.
So is the Zhentarim? This is out of character.
The Zhentarim has like a guild side and a thieves guild side.
So there's the Zhentarim. Do we think that, like, would this wizard be working with the Zhentarim?
That's what
Like, is that what's like crossing? Is it Shahara's old bad guild crossing over with the Zhentarim? Is that
that's a possibility we're approaching.
okay?
Oh, this is out of character.
Yeah, this is out of character. This is
Okay,
the
drop
best
the
part
accent.
about having accents is that it's very obvious when I'm not in character.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
just dumb.
No.
So
Illegal.
maybe the gunman and
Don't
the
talk about my
masked-
friend that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. But maybe maybe the gunman and the masked person were completely separate things that just happened at the same time.
That's possible.
Because we haven't really seen an actual overlap between the gunman and the stone. I don't think the gunman was really just linked to Shahara.
No, we have.
What was it?
Gnarl communicates with his brother who shot Cole. Gnarl was working as a spy in the Zhentarim. The stone was stolen from the Zhentarim, not the Xanathar.
Yeah. Xanathar. Okay.
Yeah. So there is a connection.
Okay.
It's almost circumstantial if, it wasn't for the fact that Gnarl was clearly a triple agent.
Well, what I'm saying is maybe like the fact that Shahar got shot and the masked guy showing up, well, just like those incidents specifically were like two separate things, even if they were technically both connected.
Oh yeah, I think that's true. We were lying.
Yeah.
In
I was just
connecting
making
them.
sure.
Yes. Yeah.
I need to make sure I don't get confused.
You're absolutely golden. We were lying connecting those two.
Oh,
you
we
know.
were lying.
Yes. Like a liar. we were
I definitely
attempting.
heard that in John Mulaney's voice.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I was always like skeptical of my ability to run like an urban-esque campaign, political intrigue campaign. I am watching you all try to piece things together is
You're killing it.
confident in my ability.
Yeah.
I love
go.
this.
It's
I'm
making me
having
feel
the
really
time of my
dumb.
life.
I'm so bad at puzzles in real life.
Listen,
I'm like,
I'm a
I-
Herbo for a reason. I can't connect everything.
I love puzzles.
I'm awful at them. I am a hat rack. That's it.
God.
No, do not talk about my friend that way.
Okay, that's valid.
Oh, how the turntables.
Yeah.
Oh, how the tables have
What are
turned.
you all planning to do next? Given
I
that
don't
you,
Who fucking knows?
So
Like a Charlie Day, like
I thought this would be a little more enlightening, Colin.
well,
you got a little bit of information, but
yeah,
not all. of
I
it.
think
I think the
Confirmed
only
some stuff.
new information we really got
we
was
need to
that
get into the
Metal Mask is
Zhentarim,
definitely part of the Zhentarim.
yes,
We have to infiltrate
is
the
good.
Zhentarim.
We have to infiltrate the Zentrum.
That's a great
Not the main
idea.
one, the adjacent.
Yeah. The
Is that
criminal
something
center.
Xanathar can help us with?
This might be the favor.
That's entirely possible.
But
Did
like
I come up with a
specifically,
good idea? Guys, I did it!
probably.
I'm so
and just
sorry,
obviously
but
to remind you of
Mike.
the timeline, your tavern opens in like a day or two, and then a few
Hold
days
on.
after that, stone is being moved. So
Wait,
A few days after that.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing post-it
So would we have to
notes.
do this before then? Probably.
you
So tonight.
We fully do not have time to infiltrate the Zentrum
in a
before
week?
Yeah.
That's quitters
I think we just need
talk
to
right
find
there.
out where they
No,
are.
before opening. We could there's
Okay.
a possibility we could get it before the parade.
We need to figure out where they are.
Okay, so
And invite them to the
in-game-
opening.
Wait, what
Yeah,
we
that's
have
I was
the,
about to say.
What do we have?
Wait,
the,
everyone, say that again.
Oh,
Could we get the Zentrum like maybe not Urstel himself, because that would be putting him and Devil in the same room.
Could be
Could-
bad.
Some of them to attend the opening, like under a different pretext, or even just, we're throwing a party in Troll Skull Alley to celebrate our opening of the Incorporeal. If they're worth their salt, they're going to go, oh shit, there's new business owners in this alley we're, criming in.
Criming.
Yes, we should.
Crime Alley.
Yeah, we should
So
do
get
some. No, that's where
Zentrum-
Batman's parents got shot.
Exactly. This is foreshadowing.
So you're saying get people from the Zentrum to come do our opening.
Yes, and what we do with that could be, determined. There's the element of one suggestion could be try to make ourselves not seem like a threat. Downplay ourselves as just business owners, but we don't want Urstel there for several reasons. First of all, I own this bar, and he probably connected me to the drow that shot up his home about an hour after I was there. But also, secondly, putting him and Deville in the same room. So I think trying to get them to come by, maybe make some friends with them, see if we can establish a connection there in some way, maybe, or the opposite of not seem like a threat, seem like potential business partners.
We're getting more business.
I mean, hopefully. But
Ideally, yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
Yes, it was very good. It was an in-character facepalm.
Okay.
And this is why we need our acts together to draw them in with more aplomb.
We have to get costumes. Shahara.
Uh.
You have to help us with the costumes.
just tell me what you want. I can make it.
Spandex.
Sparkly.
Oh, camera.
Sparkly, yes.
Camera. Thank you.
Shimmer in
Why
the
are we doing
candlelight.
costumes?
Okay.
Why are we
For
doing
our act,
costumes?
have you not been keeping up?
I feel like
For the
Why are we
act.
doing
it's not as easy to get.
Because we're part of the circus.
We're putting on the show. We're going to be the live entertainment to draw them in. And
Yes.
we will show our talents as potential business partners.
Yes.
Romance partner.
How are we going to get people from the Zentrum to come to the inn? We don't really know any other members of that guild. How are we going to get them there?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did I miss something?
Romance partner.
My name is Baron. Your romance.
Is the plan to parent trap the Zentrum?
Yes. I don't think that's quite right. It's the parent trap. More like a catfish.
Oh, yeah.
We're catfishing the Zentrum.
absolutely incredible.
But how?
We're cat goldfishing with the Xanathar is information.
We're goldfishing the Zentrum. Let's
Yeah.
Oh
go.
my god.
I'm curious what you are planning to do on the day of stone being moved.
So am
We'll
I.
find out. So are we. What,
find
at
out
this
day of.
point, listen,
My-
we don't have enough information to even know what's going on, really.
My
Let alone
my
what we're
fucking-
gonna do.
my fucking suggestion was someone in the crab mech.
Just having it like to the side and like slapping a sign on it saying it's like one of the kegs. And then if something goes down, we have someone in it. Stick Kula in the keg.
Yes.
That's
And
a
that way, if
parade,
anything
isn't it?
happens,
No, it's not actually a parade.
Oh, okay.
That's that's the code name I've been using. Because
Dang, I
Gotta
really was
map that-
thinking parade.
I was saying do that for the
So we could have the
when we're
crab mech in the
catfishing them.
parade.
during the opening.
no, I think if we're catfishing and we want someone in a barrel, it's me, the person that could be recognized.
Okay, okay,
Fair.
sure.
But also, I don't want to hide in a barrel during our opening night.
We'll make
Unless
up,
it's part
we'll
of
make
their
up your
act.
mind.
I'm not. What act?
You're
I'm a
act.
business owner. Like, I also care about the business we're running.
You're also the bouncer for a circus.
I am. Yes. I have a lot of. I wear a lot of hats for someone who does not wear as many hats as Kula.
I was
Kula,
literally
give-
about to
give
call you
her
out
some
on
of
the
your
number of
hats.
hats.
Haha.
Make up your
Okay.
mind.
Yes. I don't fucking know
Oh
anything.
my god.
I'm not.
So much has happened, but also nothing has happened.
Yeah, that's fair.
Exactly.
Yep.
Is
A
that
perfect
the?
way
Is that
to describe D&D planning in general? Like so much has happened, but absolutely nothing has happened.
See,
is that the title of this episode?
so much
Yes.
and yet nothing at all.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Everything and nothing.
We
writing that
joined a
down.
circus.
Writing it down.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I need episode
God.
title ideas. So
Okay.
less thinking I got.
I thought this episode would be less chaotic without Liv here. And no,
We're stalling
chaotic
so
in a
that Liv
different
can
way.
be here for opening night.
in a
exactly.
different way.
But on the one hand, I think, if we hide someone in a barrel for opening night, it should be the person they recognized. On the other hand, I don't want to hide in a bit. I want to be part of the opening night scene.
Do we have like a disguise thing we could do to you? Maybe we could get you a fake mustache.
No,
I-
fuck you. No, fuck you.
Ah, well, that seems a little harsh.
I have a spell that takes care of that.
Oh, so the spell
For-
can give her a fake mustache?
No,
No,
no
I
fucking
can-
fake mustaches. I'll fucking kill you.
You can look however you want. I can make you look human. I can make you look like a regular elf. I could make you look like whatever you want.
Can you do it
make
to
me
me?
look buffer?
I should be able to.
And if not, I will give you one of my hats for the evening, I guess. And that will be enough.
And that will be enough.
I mean, there is something
Hey,
to
can I
be
not
said about
cast disguise. Oh, and I guess it is called disguise.
this disguise self. Yeah.
That's valid. That's dumb. Boo.
Well, there's another spell you can get later that
That's a
disguises
5th
other
level
people.
spell. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we'll
Yeah.
be 5th level by the time we
How
open.
am I not
unfortunately.
proficient with a disguise kit?
Yeah.
That
I
just
mean,
seems incorrect. That
there-
is incorrect.
There is something to be said about she gestures to herself. I have a fairly distinctive style. She's wearing a leather jacket and a bandolier of daggers.
So,
So
if we
if we
change
put you
your
in a
clothes,
dress,
maybe
There is
we could dye your hair.
Can that be temporary?
I
Of
think if we
course.
get like some beet juice and you just have like red hair. I guess more purple. It should be
Maybe.
temporary.
We'll figure that out. That's not a terrible idea as long as it's temporary. I don't want to be.
And we just stick you in some of Shahara's clothes. And you can be her hot twin sister.
Yes, and I can talk like her.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That was
Thank you.
You sound more like me, to be honest.
That is also fair.
Oh, I think that's pretty close. That's actually kind of
That's. I
impressive.
mean, it's not bad. It's not good.
It is hard to try and do an accent with another accent on top of it. It is hard.
That
I
alone is
understand. I'm
impressive.
joking. It's like Toko.
No,
is
I
there.
know. I did it as the joke and went, wow, this is gonna be tough to keep up. This is
Mistakes were made.
yeah. I am Shahara's sister. I'm turning into Dracula.
Cool. Then we'll have to get some black, like ink
Yes.
or something for that. If we do blueberries, maybe you'll get like blue or purple. Ooh.
Mash up some grass. I'm done with the fucking accent right now. Mash up grass, go fucking green, like chlorophyll in the hair.
I'm not sure about that one. That one seems a little sketchy.
Yeah, fair enough. That was an accident. That was just that was a different accent entirely.
Ooh.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I think there's something to be said about, possibly just, a vanilla ass disguise. No fucking fake mustache.
Well, then what's the fucking point?
What if I make you a mask and you can wear the mask and then you have a conversation starter if someone comes and asks you about the mask?
Like, oh, I am horribly disfigured.
No, I was
I live in a
thinking more
theater.
at the wizard, but
You could be part of our act, but you have a mask.
yes.
What? When did this act start? I'm not a performer.
Don't you work at the circus?
As a fucking bouncer.
Yeah, does that mean you like bounce on like a trampoline? Or...
Oh, jeez.
Yes, that's
I
not
kid.
trampoline.
I'm not that dumb. Hey.
Oh my god.
Siblings. Right. So Lif is the Phantom. You're correct, Fit. That's my bad.
Have we figured out how we're going to get the Zentarum to opening night?
I think we just fucking advertise and hope.
So that means we need like posters to put around because it's this weekend and we've
I
been
don't
like
think we should
verbally
try and make
advertising.
a friend who's in the Zentarum and at least try to get someone from there.
I think that makes sense.
We might not be able to fully infiltrate and get to Wizard Man, but could at least find an inn.
Advertise and hope, the rule of lore motto.
Yeah.
It
works pretty well. We're at 26, 69, 69. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
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 You know what they say? Word of mouth is the most effective advertising.
It is. Yeah. It's really
Who
good.
said that?
That my marketing professor. No.
I did not know you went to college.
I didn't. I just had to throw him out of the circus as he was just telling some stories.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not meant to be an in-character joke, but I forgot to drop the accent.
Have you all concluded your planning session?
Fully no, but yeah.
No.
Probably for now. We need
Do
to
you have
get
anything
living
else
on
you want
this.
to discuss?
We may discuss it between weeks.
Fair.
We should. We really
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, we need an
Yes,
hour in
like-
this.
See if Liv has any ideas that
If Liv
Right.
has any
Well.
fucking clue.
As you all probably retire for the night, we'll go ahead and end the session there because it's about time.
Mm,
Yep. Oh, I love you all.
Yeah.
it's amazing.
You described it so perfectly. You said like so much has happened, yet nothing has happened. Like,
Yeah.
so much has happened, yet not one concrete plan was made.
No.
I think
so much and
the
nothing at all.
the
Not a
plan
one.
is get the Zentrum into the bar and fuck
Go
around.
from there.
Unreal.
Profit.
Profit.
We can get their money.
We can. Yeah.
Yeah.
With my flaming drinks.
Our planning sessions end up being, here are our long-term goals. How do we get there? Fuck around and find out. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So some outgoing announcements. I got it. Good. Oh, great. Supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel, there's a couple ways to do so. First of all, donating to the charity. Awesome. If you want to learn, obviously, if you don't know, that big bar at the bottom down there, as we are raising money for Asian Americans Advancing Justice, and we are at 88.99% of our $3,000 goal. At 3,000, we are going. Lucas will have to play through the entirety of the Mass Effect trilogy on stream, the remastered trilogy, which is coming out like a week or two. I think like a week and a half, something like that. But yeah, exclamation point charity if you want to learn more about them, and exclamation point donate if you want to donate. Otherwise, if you wanted to support the channel directly, subbing on Twitch. If you sub on Twitch, obviously you get some emotes which are drawn by Cole, and they're awesome. And yeah,
And Leah.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. You can also support Rule on Patreon. That gives you access to the tabletop media supplements, as well as our monthly media recommendations and character journals. Twitch subs also get access to those benefits, including the entire backlog. So another reason the Twitch sub. And this week we're posting the media club, which so you can check out all the media like cast and staff have been into recently. If you want to be informed, following us on Twitter at Rule of Lore, or joining the Discord with exclamation point Discord. It's a good way to engage with the community and way to support the community as well. If you want to be kept up to speed, it's supposed to do so. Discord is usually the first place we'll send any announcement. So Discord is the place to be. And yeah, obviously, if you don't know, tomorrow is not Infinite Horizon as it normally would be, but this week it is Space Kids in Space Malls, which is so tabletop RPG Mall Kids, but it's in the Infinite Horizon universe. So that is tomorrow at 6 p.m. PDT. It's an awesome cast. Go watch it. And then Thursday, again, there's going to be an extra special bonus game stream, as it's called, where there will be they'll be playing some Generation Zero with Script the Bard. Script's fantastic. She was on a previous Ramblemancy. So swing by for a couple hours of some Swedish post-apocalyptic kids on bikes action. And then Friday is Ramblemancy at 7 p.m., where they are going to be talking about you can donate to the charity to give them your best film / TV pitch you possibly can, and they will discuss it. And there'll be a guest of Rachel Ray from Resonant. And yeah, we should do outros. Outros are a thing.
Yeah.
Let's look at who's gonna go first. We'll start with Leah.
With me? Okie dokie. Hi, I'm Leah. I played the lovely Toko, who apparently is being set up by a kobold for some reason.
You know the reason.
Okay. I'm also on Twitter as That Geeky Artist. I'm also on Twitch as That Geeky Artist. Spelling's on screen. And I should be getting into I'm just trying to figure out how to do streaming, but I should be getting into that fairly soon. I also have another game I'm in every other Sunday. We just did our game on Sunday, but you can catch up and watch all the episodes on YouTube. Just look for Oops All Barovians. It's a heavily homebrewed and adjusted version of Curse of Strahd, where, as you may have guessed, we're all Barovians, but with some secrets. Ooh. I play the masked grave cleric Himbo, who's amongst a bunch of scary women. Terrifying, honestly. But he loves them. They're great. It's over on R Derek P on Twitch at about 6:30 EST. Like I said, every other Sunday, so not this Sunday, but the next one. And I should be retweeting or tweeting out a link to the YouTube sometime soon for the most recent and for the backlog of episodes. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. On over to Lily.
Hi, I'm Lily at Lillianapolis on Twitter. You can follow me there, get some, just me messing around, retweeting things mostly, chatting with my friends. I will eventually have an announcement. Eventually. Hopefully soon. There are things happening. But other than that, I'm not sure if we're on this week, but I am at a sporadically scheduled kind of casual stream over at my friend DJ's channel, twitch.tv/NightRaiderT, where I am playing Graves, the Fearbold Bloodhunter guest in their game. So maybe you can check me out there, maybe not. Follow Night Raider T on TikTok for announcements, actually. They started doing that recently. But yeah, that's me.
Alrighty. Draku.
Hey everybody, I'm Draku. I was playing Krula, the best wingman ever. And
100%.
100%.
I wish Kula was my wingman.
Way better than I would ever be
can
in
have
real
him.
life. So, there we go. But anyway, so I'm Draku. You can catch me on Twitch at Draku3690. I'm a variety streamer whose schedule has been non-existent lately, but hopefully soon I can add that back in. Work has been insanely busy. You can also catch me on Twitter, where I occasionally tweet at Draku. And that's me for now. That's it.
Cole.
If I unmuted. Hey, howdy, hey, I'm Cole. You can find me over on Twitter at Cole Moriel. I've been kind of quiet lately. So instead, I'm going to plug forward stuff. You can catch me here every Tuesday playing Shahara and being gay and doing heist. And then you can catch me over on Friends Who Roll Dice playing Aridin on The Mind of the Martyr, which has been, people are dealing with health issues and life things. So hopefully we'll be back next week. We shall see. Hopefully people are feeling better. We are also going to be doing a relay. I'm mixing up the charities again. It's similar to what Rule of Lore is doing, but I think it's a different charity, and I already forgot the name because I'm terrible. But yes, that starts tomorrow. And Forward's going to be running Sina Una, which is a campaign setting that is inspired by pre-colonial Philippines. So the book's really cool and the art is really pretty.
Sounds really cool.
You should definitely check it out. That's awesome. And then the next game we're running is either going to, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. So Thursday, I think. Thursday or Friday, and it's going to be Blades in the Dark. So super excited for that. We have some really cool guests. So that's what Emporium and Friends Who Roll Dice is up to. And that's all I got.
Stop AAP I Hate was the name of the charity, by the way.
Oh no, did Drac call me out again?
No, I looked it up because like
Oh, thank
I didn't
you.
know. I didn't remember either. I just looked it
I
up.
was like, no, did Drac witness my shame twice? Okay, cool. Thanks.
But yeah, I guess it's me. Hello, I'm Colin. I'm the GM. I'm kind of here. But you can follow me on Twitter at Colin_C_Kelly. And I do a couple other things. We're actually getting back to recording this week for the podcast been part of Rise of the Rune Lords with Wayward Expeditions. And yeah, I think season 2 is fully out now. I think
Ooh.
we're about to finish up recording season 3, and yeah. I do a couple other things also. If you're unaware, Necrobiotic is a tabletop RPG, which I am helping with. Penny for Tail is doing that. I retweet literally every tweet I see about it, so you can check my Twitter handle for that. But yeah, it's
Art is really good.
the art is really good. The
Yeah.
art is very, very good. It's a card-based tabletop RPG, like a deck building tabletop RPG that is a world where it's post-apocalyptic and people utilize the corpses of the dead and reanimate them to perform tasks. You need someone to plow the fields, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, need someone to plow the fields. It's an unused resource right there. Might as well use it. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. It's very good. Kickstarter goes live. I want to say it's not next week. I think it's the week after. It's like somewhere in somewhere between May 11th and May 19th, somewhere in there. It's one of the May days.
Gonna be
look
May.
up the live on a day. I'm so bad at this.
May
Good
12th.
job, May. Thank you. I knew it was one of those days.
All covering for each other here.
Yeah, honestly. But yeah, me. I think that's it for me. Oh, also, like when the next Resident Evil game comes out, I'll be playing that. I might record it. I don't know. Or I might just like enjoy the process of being stepped on by Big Vampire Mom.
Oh my god.
We'll see.
You are so valid.
If she doesn't have like an animation where she kills you by stepping on you, I'm gonna riot. She better. That is a missed opportunity if they don't do that.
They don't
I have that sponsored
understand.
video. Did you see that?
I've
Talk
not.
about that later.
But nonetheless, thank you everyone who's donated. Stick around tomorrow for some Space Kids and Space Malls fun. And yeah, see you next week.